Issues. My name's Dan Celia. It's great to be here. We are going to get to the phones. I just want to talk real quickly, just touch on something, because I want you all to check it out, and I'm going to use it to make a point. So, onenewsnow.com, you all know onenewsnow.com, and I know that you all follow that and watch that on a regular basis. But just in case you missed it this morning, there's an article at onenewsnow.com called "Booming Business Requires Company to Fly in Workers." Now, the article goes on to talk about a Wisconsin-based company that is involved in the home improvement and retailer sector, has to fly in workers into North Dakota to staff the stores because of the oil industry. Now, this is just one company, folks. This is just one company. And it's thousands of workers. They can't get enough workers. There's not enough workers out there in North Dakota to hire, and they got to fly them in. This would be because of the oil industry. Now, if you just read the article, again, it's at onenewsnow.com, but the other interesting part about it is it's kind of a look back into the past in the industrial revolution, when the steel plants, I live in Pennsylvania. I'm thinking about the steel plants in Pennsylvania, the coal mines, the textile mills here that were booming and frankly couldn't get workers. If it wasn't for legal immigration, they would have never been able to staff what was going on in this country. This was just one state, but it was going on all across the country. And we know it today as the Industrial Revolution. We have an opportunity to have an oil revolution that is similar. There won't be any unemployment. Here's the problem, though. Unemployment is a good thing, right? As a matter of fact, we're entitled to that. We live in an entitlement nation. I'm not being critical of anybody that needs a safety net. And I thank God the safety net is there for them to utilize. But it's not a hammock. It's a safety net. Through mismanagement, through desire of driving ideology home, the safety net is intentionally becoming a hammock because it's intentionally, in my opinion, due to the ideology thrown out there as a hammock. And we've got a state up in North Dakota. You want a job? Go to North Dakota. You want a supply for your family? Go to North Dakota. But here's my point. It will soon be over. It will soon be over because the EPA will likely get its ways. The cap and trade bill that I said was the most destructive piece of legislation ever to hit the halls of Congress will be implemented by the EPA. This is an EPA that would implement a 25, 35 cent gas tax so that they can make sure that they help get an electric car in every driveway. This is an EPA that wants to crush the coal industry. This is an EPA that despises fossil fuel, American fossil fuel. It's okay if we buy it from other governments, but they don't like American fossil fuel. I believe that we're headed into a time of unemployment that is only going to go up. I believe that between the EPA, which is the Obama EPA, make no mistake about it, and the destructive rules and regulations, we've got to see more unemployment and more issues, and we've got to see more and more companies second-guessing why they're trying to operate in this country. Wait until we've got to pay a tax on our carbon emissions.